Hey, and what's going on out there, YouTube world? Um, a lot of things coming to the forefront nowadays, man. A whole lot of things. But you know, God says in the last days there'd be an increase in knowledge, an explosion in knowledge, and I think that's what's going on. Um, a lot of things have shifted and changed around, and I don't believe it was because of the whole 2012 thing. I never believed in that crap, for one, because I know the Lord and God says in the Bible that no man knoweth the hour. Only the Father who art in heaven knoweth the hour of the last days. I mean, of when the end will actually come. But he says there'll also be signs to look for. And if you go into the Bible and read 1 Corinthians, I'm sorry, I'm not going to elaborate a whole great deal because I don't know exactly what the verses are, but I do know it's in 1 Corinthians. But I'll just go into that later when I have more document to back it up. I know for a fact it's in there when God talks about a lot of what's going on in the world as far as people's attitudes. But really don't just want to go ahead and spew that out right now because I don't have the Bible in front of me to back up what I'm trying to say. But it's in there. Regardless, it's in there. But let's touch on women for a minute, and let's touch on not only women, but a specific type of women, and that's going to be African American women. Okay. You know, you got people all over the internet right now that are going all out, cussing women out. I mean, just really, really going all that, in. But I'm not going to take that route. I'm not going to cuss out nobody personally. I'm not going to start the name calling or whatever. I'm not going to go into all that right now. But I will say the differences that I do see. I hear a lot of black women on YouTube saying things like, it's the black man's fault that black women have an attitude. It's the black man's fault that we're the kind of people that we are. That's why we're so hard to get along with. We're a reflection of the black man. Okay, weren't we all taught in grade school that nobody can make you do anything that you don't want to do? Didn't we all learn that at some point in life? I mean, well, not just at some point in life, but usually for most of us it was at a young age. We learned that in 3rd, 4th grade. No, I'm sure y'all all remember your teacher telling you that. Nobody makes you do anything you don't want to do. If somebody goes and jumps off of the Eiffel Tower, are you going to go and jump off the Eiffel Tower as well? So anyway, look, man. What I personally think is going on, to be honest with you, is I think that black women have changed dramatically, man, because of feminism, the government. I've always stood by this, well, at least for the last 5 years now. When you're being told, basically by the system that you're governed by, in so many words, that it's okay to act a damn monkey. No pun intended. That's not a racial remark. I'm just a word that flew out at that particular point. But when a system is telling you in so many words and giving you example after example of how you can act however you want to act, and there's going to be little to hardly no consequences for it at all, aren't you going to take advantage of that system as well? Women are already all over the place emotionally, and women don't like correction. And that goes for black, white, Mexican, whatever you want to call it. Women don't like to be put in their place. They just don't. Women don't like to learn anything different than what strays them from their comfort zone. They don't. Okay? Just look at the system, how it goes, man. It's like a woman can call the police on you and claim that you hit her, and 9 out of 10 times you're going to go to jail whether you did something or not. Okay? Then you have the whole welfare system, which basically has run the man out of the household. Okay? And especially in the black community. Why it hit the black community harder than anybody else, I don't really know. But I believe that, to me, it's like that ruined the fabric of the household right there. The welfare system. Whenever the government is telling you, well, if you're down and out, and your man's not around, we'll give you free housing, we'll give you free assistance, we'll give you whatever it is that they're offering these people. Some of these women get $200, you know, or so per child or something like that. I've seen some people getting like $700 worth of food stamps for having like 3 kids, man. And it's like, wow. But let a man go in there and try to get food stamps. You're not going to get nowhere near as much as she's getting. And women know this, man. Women know that, hey, if I keep popping out these kids, man, I'm going to get a check every month. I'm going to get food stamps. I can go for free housing, Section 8. Women know this. But you see that women have embraced that, especially black women. They have embraced that, man. And it's like that's ruining everything. It's really destroying the whole outlook of women. You know, men should be aware of this, man. Men should be aware that in most cases, the woman would rather have the system backing her up than you. This is not the 60s anymore. This is not the 50s anymore. You can't treat women like
New message from 9251.
You can't treat women nowadays like you did in the 50s or the 60s. They're a whole other breed, especially black women. They're not the same. They're not the same. A lot of these women out here today are just as rough as dudes. They talk like dudes. They'll curse you out like a dude. They'll get tatted up like a dude. They'll get gold teeth in their mouth like a dude. How is a man supposed to compete with that? I mean, that's you're no longer playing your role no more. So you can't interact with her as you were told to do in the Bible, because that is not the woman of the Bible. That is not a virtuous woman. That's a street hood rat that's trying to be something other than what she is. She's not a feminine woman. Okay, because the Lord says in the Bible that try to find you a virtuous woman who's more precious beyond rubies. Name me the last black woman that you have seen on TV or even at a mall, okay, or anywhere for that matter, who is far more precious than rubies. You'd probably rather have the rubies than have these black women walking around nowadays, wouldn't you? Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, men, you need to stop. You need to stop, you know, trying to cater to them as you would have done 45 years ago. You know, you need to stop trying to cater to them like your mother and father taught you to do 20, 30 years ago, because this is not the same world. These are the last days, okay, and it's not the same. Okay, the best thing I can do, I can say, man, is to look. First of all, stop having these kids, man. I know it's a blessing to have kids, but look, man, if you can prevent from having kids, quit having kids, because it's a system, man. It's a system designed by the evil people of this world. If you go read Ephesians, again, I know it's in Ephesians. I have to go and look this up, and I'll do another video. But in Ephesians, at a certain verse in Ephesians, I think you pronounce it Ephesians. Anyway, he says that you don't wrestle against flesh. You wrestle against spiritually wicked people in high places. That's your system. That's your government, is what that is right there, man. That's what you're fighting against. Okay, and you can't, you know, I mean, back 30, 45 years ago, man, it was like when you had a baby, it was a blessing, and it still should be a blessing, but this world has turned it into a dollar sign. Okay, and 8 out of 10 men are gonna be slapped on child support. What she's gonna do is, as soon as she finds out that she's pregnant, she's gonna start nitpicking. She's gonna start causing confusion, which is what women are good for. That she's going to start causing confusion, causing so much anxiety and confusion and stress, and to the point to where you want to have a nervous breakdown, because she doesn't want you in the house anymore. She knows that you're bound to pay this $500 a month, and if you don't, you're going to go to jail. Now, who wants to go to jail? Nobody. So you're going to struggle to pay that, and she knows that. Okay? Who made up these damn laws? How much sense do they make? And I'm so surprised that men haven't either boycotted or whatever you want to call it, man, because it's like, it's not for us. Don't y'all understand that? It's not for us, especially the black man. We are the chosen race by God. Okay, even God himself has hair of wool, skin of bronze. If that's not a dark-skinned black man or a dark-skinned man of whatever nationality, then I don't know what is. White people don't have hair like wool. Mexicans don't have hair like wool. Okay, who comes to mind when you think of having hair like wool? The black man. Okay, but still, regardless of that fact right there, the point I'm trying to make is that it's not designed for you, black man, especially black man. The system is not designed for you. Really not for any man, but especially they're gonna make damn sure that the black man gets the shitty end of the stick. Okay, so what I'm trying to tell you is, man, y'all men start using your brains, man. Who cares how good it feels? Fornication is a sin to begin with. Have I fornicated? Of course I have. But I'm trying my best to be the best man that I can be. I'm trying to stay clear of fornication. No, I'm not homosexual. I like what's between a woman's legs like the next man. But you got to fight your carnal nature. Listen to me. The court systems in this world that we live in here in America, this is Babylon. This is designed to keep you down by any means necessary. And if they can find a way to come in between a woman, a man, and a child, they're going to do that, which they already have done. So think, before you lay down with that woman, use a condom. Do what you got to do, man. Play it smart. Try to stay clear of fornication altogether, man. Try to stay clear of it. But if you can't control yourself, man, which I know a lot of men can't because we're only human, if you find yourself not being able to control yourself, man, at least don't get this woman pregnant, man. Because 9 out of 10 times in the long run, you're the one that's going to get screwed. Okay, and she's not going to tell you up front, well, I am the kind of woman that likes to file child support and keep a man in a rut for 18 years, especially if he don't do what I want him to do when I say do it. No, it's not going to work like that. You've got to be wise enough, man. Gather your knowledge, man. Gather your knowledge from listening to people who have been through things. Okay, gather your knowledge from the Word God Almighty in the Bible. But gather some knowledge, man. Women are wicked by nature. Samson and Delilah. She screwed him over and, you know, kept going back and forth with this man until he told her where his secret power lied at. When he told her where it was, she had the men come out, they cut his hair off, and she was paid for her duty. Okay, and that's the same thing that's going on in the world right now. Women have a nature about them. Stop thinking that my beautiful wife will never hurt me. My new girlfriend will never hurt me. Women are not like men. Y'all need to understand that, man. And I mean, not just the point to the where they think different or they're more emotional. No, man, they're a lot more evil than men. You can look on the news, man, and you can hear about it. Women leaving their kids in the car in the middle of Arizona in the burning heat. The baby almost dies. I mean, women chopping kids' heads off and throwing them down garbage chutes in the you know, I mean, in New York, you know, I heard a story about that. You know, women having sex with their kids. And these are the women nowadays that y'all are talking about y'all love, and you're going to go fight another man over or shoot another man over. Man, let her take care of herself, man. She wants to be independent. She's already saying out there, women are saying on all these songs and all these protests, we don't need no man. We don't need no man. Okay, well then leave them alone. Leave them alone. Let them fend for themselves then, man. Let them do that then. Okay? These creatures nowadays, these so-called women are not emotional, man. Men can be violent. A man will go beat the hell out of another man. He might even gangbang and shoot another man for crossing his territory. But I don't know many men that'll go and kill a small child, man. Women will do that. What about that white woman that shot her 3 kids in the back seat of the car? For I don't remember how, it was like a long time ago. I think in the late 80s. I can't even think of her name right now. But her boyfriend didn't want kids, so she shot all 3 of her kids in the back seat of the car, man. And one daughter lived and was able to give a testimony of what happened. Does that sound like a woman of the Bible? And that's the woman that you're talking about you love, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Let me tell you something. Women got it all messed up, man. Like, it just, I don't know. You know, y'all just need to think more, use your brains more, and be more cautious with women, man, because women are not what you think. They are not delicate, emotional, sensitive creatures that just want to do the right thing. No, that's a thing of the past, man. That might have went on back in the days when Jesus walked the earth, and it might have went on up until about the 40s or the 50s, but in this new millennium, women are not like that. Women will cut you deeper and screw you over quicker than anybody else you know. So y'all stay up, keep God first, and do your best to be blessed.